Hello, everyone, and welcome back for some more Pagani history. Today, we are going over the evolution of the Pagani Zonda. And as you might know, especially if you've already seen the Horacio Pagani history video I've made, the very first model Pagani produced was the Zonda C12, formerly known as the Fangio F1. This is the car that essentially put the Pagani name on the map. The Zonda, in fact, was so popular that Pagani has continued to build different variants of it throughout the years, and even though it's technically discontinued, Pagani will still build you one so long as you can provide the hefty sum to do so. Now, only 5 C12s were built, one of which was used for crash testing, and another was a demonstration and show car. The crash test car was actually restored by Pagani's new restoration program, Pagani Rinascimento, and was presented at the 2019 Geneva Motor Show for the Zonda's 20th anniversary. Following the C12 was the C12-S. The C12-S used a modified version of the 6-liter V12 used in the C12, pumping it to 7 liters. Tuned by Mercedes-AMG, it boasts 542 horsepower and is combined with a newly developed 6-speed manual transmission to be able to handle the power. In 2002 came a new, larger, naturally aspirated 7.3-liter V12 in the Zonda S 7.3. Performance was roughly about the same as the C12S, but traction control and ABS were made standard so it would handle overall better. And in 2003, Pagani said goodbye to the roof, and there came the Zonda Roadster. This was a roadster version of the Zonda S 7.3. And Pagani claimed there'd be no loss of performance due to the minimal weight gain of about 66 pounds. In 2005, perhaps Horacio Pagani, now finally feeling worthy of creating a car that could proudly wear Fangio's name, he introduced the Zonda F to the world, or Zonda Fangio. This was the most drastically re-engineered variant yet. It shared the same V12 engine as the Zonda S 7.3, except now with enhanced intake manifolds, exhaust, and a revised ECU. It boasts an impressive 594 horsepower, almost 50 more horsepower than its predecessor. And an even more impressive roadster was to come in 2006. Using race car materials and construction techniques, the Zonda F Roadster would only weigh 11 pounds more than the coupe, and came with a removable carbon fiber roof and canvas side curtains. Even more power was added to it, bringing the output to 641 horsepower. Again, almost a 50 horsepower increase with this new model. There was also an even lighter version of this roadster, the Zonda F Roadster Clubsport. It made extensive use of a new carbo titanium material developed by Pagani, combined with an upgraded engine. Now, I know there's a lot of road-going cars here, but don't worry, Pagani thought of people that wanted a more track-focused experience. And that's exactly what Pagani delivered with the very next iteration of the Zonda. In 2007 came the Zonda R, which was a track-only version of the Zonda. The engine of this track beast, although it was shared with the Mercedes CLK GTR, was modified to produce an output of 740 horsepower compared to the 622 of the CLK GTR. In 2009 came the Zonda Cinque, which was essentially a road legal version of the Zonda R, and this was meant to be the last iteration of the Zonda. The biggest difference from other Zondas was a new 6-speed automated manual gearbox. The gearbox offers 3 driving modes: comfort, sport, and race. Basically what you see in a lot of supercars and hypercars today. This car made use of Pagani's revised form of carbon fiber, carbo titanium, which incorporates titanium into the weave to increase the strength and rigidity. This road-legal Zonda R can produce 669 horsepower with its 7.3-liter V12. And of course, we need a roadster variant, so next up came the Zonda Cinque Roadster, of which only 5 units were built, just like its coupe counterpart. Next up comes the Zonda Tricolore, originally planned as a one-off car, but 3 in total were made. It was built as a tribute to the Frecce Tricolore, Italy's aerobatic team, and was 6 miles per hour faster than a standard Zonda at 220 miles per hour. In 2012, at the Goodwood Festival of Speed, Pagani introduced the Zonda Revolućion. This car was an evolution on and the final version of the Zonda R. The car features an improvement on the Zonda R's Mercedes-Benz M120 engine, now bringing the power output to 791 horsepower and 538 pound-feet of torque. In 2021, one Zonda Revolućion began an extensive conversion process to become road legal. And lastly, the Zonda HP Barchetta was up next in 2017, being unveiled at the Pebble Beach Concours d'Elegance as a present to Horacio Pagani for his 60th birthday, as well as the 18th anniversary of the Zonda. Powered by a 7.3-liter Mercedes-Benz V12 making 789 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque, this became the most powerful road-legal Zonda ever produced. Production totaled 3 cars, including one retained for Horacio Pagani, and this marked the end of the Zonda's production run, or at least it does for now. We'll see what the future holds. As an aside, I just want to add to this video that someone very recently also managed to crash one of these Zonda HP Barchettas in Croatia during a supercar meet, and that is definitely what I would call having a bad day.